I just wanted you to watch me dissolve slowly in a pool full of your love.
What it do, YouTube? My name is Bear Witness. Welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video, we're going to be talking about Anthem, and we're more specifically going to be talking about what exactly they could do to fix the endgame. Now, a lot of people I've seen on Reddit, bashing the game, saying they're leaving and stuff like that based on the fact of like the current loot problems. Anthem is in a state of distress, yes, but I've not seen a lot of creative types of ways for them to fix it. Not a lot of positive feedback, but right now we're gonna actually say a couple of things, and hopefully this video gets pretty big, and hopefully they can at least take a gander at it, and hopefully they can apply this to the game, and we can make Anthem as good as possible. But with all that being said, guys, if you guys like the video and if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys click that sub button and that bell to be notified on every single one of my Anthem videos, along with liking this video. But with all that being said, guys, we're gonna hop right into it. Today we're gonna talk about a couple of things that I specifically thought would be pretty good additions to the game. First things first, one of the biggest issues I've seen in the game, even prior to the update, was the fact that everybody just wanted to grind Tyrant Mine because it was the easiest thing. And I feel like the easiest way to avoid that is to make it so like every stronghold has a stronghold specific like armor piece, like maybe your legs or your arm or your torso or your helmet, depending on like what javelin you're playing, maybe a specific vinyl, or legendaries. But all of these have so I guess the cosmetics could have a higher chance to drop, but the weapons, the stronghold specific weapons, it gives people a reason to play the different ones to get those weapons, just to say that they have them and they got them. And it's kind of like things like the Galahorn and stuff like that from Destiny. If you guys play Destiny, things that you only have a small chance of getting. Some people get lucky, some people don't. Some people had 5, some people had 1. So it took some people a year to get one of these weapons, but it's a reason to keep playing that thing, to keep playing through those missions and things like that. So like stronghold specific loot is probably one of the biggest things I could say if you guys want to have people doing all of your content regularly just to get those items. I really do feel like that would be something so it doesn't get so boring, because before this update everybody was grinding Tyrant Mine. Now right now everybody's trying to find the best way to get masterworks and legendaries, so everybody's trying to play different things, and it's forcing them out of the comfort zone of Tyrant Mine. So if we don't want to go back to that state even after the loot is fixed, then we really need to make it so there's certain things and certain incentives to play things other than that. Obviously, guys, one of the other tips is the increased loot drop rate. I mean, this is it's like beating a dead horse, guys. They obviously know that this is something that we want. I didn't even mean to put this in the video. Actually, I was looking down at the paper because I wrote all this out, and I was looking down at it and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot to, but at the end of the day, guys, we have to kind of just, I don't know, we have to wait because they've heard our response, and at this point it's only going to take a small amount of time. Once Division 2 fully releases, they have about a week to give us what we want. Do I think a protest is going to help? Probably not. Bioware really likes to jump the gun on stuff, like especially when it comes to or EA likes to jump the gun on closing stuff. So we want this game to be completely shut down, then that's probably the best way to do it, is protesting it, because they're probably going to see it as a lost cause. I don't know though. I'm not an executive over at Electronic Arts, so I don't know. I also thought, guys, that adding a weekly bonus for doing a legendary contract on GM3 at the base minimum, because I say that because they've hinted at multiple times at adding more Grandmaster levels as time goes by. So at the base level of GM3 you get a high chance for high tier rewards, and with high tier rewards I'm talking about like 50 masterwork embers or 75,000 coins or a legendary, because when I mention legendaries, I think that legendaries should also have a power increase. Like I know they got one recently, but like a little bit bigger of a power increase along with a third ability to make them truly legendary, because right now they just look like souped up masterworks with like, I think, what was it, a 30% damage, or maybe less than that. I think it's like maybe 15. I'm not sure. I think they actually boosted it a little bit to maybe it was 20%. there is a significant damage increase, but I'm just saying we really want the weapons to be truly legendary, and with the weapon being truly legendary, that's a reason for people to grind. You feel me? Okay. So things like that, a really strong weekly bonus is what, as a way people can come back. Like, oh, I have to go do my weekly challenge to go, you know, do this on GM3. Yes, it's going to take a big amount of time, but yes, they also know that they're going to get something worth their time. Now, admittedly, cosmetics is not the greatest, especially because the store doesn't reset as often as we would like it to, but yeah, hopefully they change that later. You know, they addressed it in their last live stream, so I think they're going to change that later because we need more armor, guys. We need more stuff. I think that they slowed it down because of the fact that they are going to be putting vanity chests into the game this month, and they put all of their stuff into that and only a select few items inside of the store, which is why the store hasn't been resetting. But yeah, there's new armor coming soon this month, so as well as, guys, this is the thing, and this is why I waited to the last thing to talk about this, because this is the one that's going to be a little bit more involved. I think a deeper crafting system or conversion is what we need. Okay, so we're all, if you guys are like me, we're all still sitting on, you know, common embers. We're all still sitting on uncommon embers, rare embers. None of that matters to us. So why not create a conversion system to where we could turn our common, uncommon, rare items into epic items, or epic embers, and then turn those epic embers into masterwork embers, and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? Obviously, we can't craft legendaries right now, so we would be mostly using that to reroll some of our stuff. But right now, we are getting a bunch of useless loot. So at the current moment, before any of these changes get implemented, if they were ever to get implemented, it's a good idea to try to create a conversion system so we could take all of those useless things and turn them into embers, so we could actually get good rerolls on some of our stuff. Because one of the biggest things is the fact that not only are we not getting enough masterworks for our time, we're also not getting the inscriptions on them that make it worthwhile. So something's got to give, guys, and I really think that a deeper crafting system is the way to go. But guys, these are just my general thoughts on this situation and current things that can help EndGame when it comes to Anthem, because I want to see this game succeed. Like, I really do. I really feel like it had a lot of good things in place, but they just didn't have the right thoughts when it came to like how an EndGame is supposed to be sustained. But if you guys enjoyed the video, you guys already know what to do. Leave a like down below, as well as click that sub button and that bell to be notified on everything. And I would love to hear from you guys in the comment section what you guys think could benefit the Anthem EndGame. But with all that being said, guys, I hope you guys have a nice, wonderful rest of your day, and I'm out of here. Peace.